You may see two versions of this. I just made a video on my tablet because I was available. And now I uploaded it to YouTube, and it doesn't seem to be with my other videos. So until I can figure out how to get them together, I will redo this. It's very simple. I've been noticing, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, that the letters of business names are getting closer together. Now, someone's not going up there in the ladder and moving the letters closer together. Someone's not changing your bills and receipts that were made 3 years ago, although they changed with it. And so I was looking at Popeyes today. The letters are now almost touching, and that wasn't the case just a month ago. Costco, the letters are now all touching. But the big one for me is WeWork. I'm not sure if this is a national chain, but it's in Denver. I took a picture of it. I don't know how to get that picture onto this video, but anyway, the spaces between the letters are getting closer and closer, especially the R to the K. It's just a phenomenon. Tesla said that, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, understand, this is my little kitty here, understand energy, frequency, and vibration. So our reality is being manipulated, maybe towards a oneness. I mean, we're looking at a one world religion, one world language possibly. We're looking at a one world government, the new world order, and maybe a one world language through combining and making everything look more one, shoving all the letters together. So what I want you to do to prove to yourself if this is true or not is to memorize about half a dozen or a dozen business names / logos, on your way to work. Now, keep an eye on your driving, of course, but if there's some businesses you pass by, just memorize how many letters are now touching each other. Kaiser Permanente has 9. Now, my wife is going through cancer a second time, and so we've been to Kaiser a few times. It has 9 connecting letters. I think it's called blending, when letters touch each other, and it looks kind of smooth, almost cursive-like. I don't remember any being touching back in the day. No, she hurt her hip quite badly. Doesn't even know how. She woke up with a lot of pain. X-ray showed no fractures. She could barely walk. She was on narcotics briefly. She had a shot put into her hip, tortial shot, and 2 weeks incredible pain. And she has a very high tolerance of pain. Anyway, the church prayed for her, the prayer group, and by the next morning, 95% of the pain was gone. So I think it was probably a spiritual attack. So that's good news. And she's been doing very well, fighting this for almost getting close to 2 years now. Cancer in her bones, stage 4. But she's not letting that diagnosis hinder her, and it's really been quite amazing what God's been doing for her and through her. She got a really cool word for the church about 3 years ago. Yeah, she was outside. She leads the prayer group, and she was outside by herself, just looking at the building, thanking God for the church building. And the Lord told her, "You've seen nothing yet." So this Sunday, when she was in church, I had a guest preacher, and she said, "I have a word for y'all about your congregation. You've seen nothing yet." So, in the midst of these strange times we're living in, it's almost like the Twilight Zone was a prediction more than it was just entertainment, if your eyes are open. Anyway, there's God. Sounds like at least in some places God's going to move. So that's very encouraging. So, what I want to leave off with you is, if you want to prove to yourself that our reality is indeed changing, you can do it very easily. Just memorize how many letters in some of these businesses are touching each other, and how many are still a ways apart. And I share that now because it seems to be speeding up. It seems to be happening more quickly. And eventually, I think most of the letters in most of these businesses will be touching, and we'll think it's always been that way, or didn't really notice. Now is the chance to notice, because quite a few